Hello, and happy Father's Day. This is Dr. Proctor, and I'm a behavior modification specialist. And Dr. Proctor wants to say, I love you. And to all the fathers out there, keep on keeping on. I'm going to give a special shout out. I already gave a special shout out to my own dear father. His name is Melvin. Happy Father's Day, Daddy. I want to send special shout out to my husband, Patty, for being a very good and responsible father to my own son, Yancy. I want to send a special shout out to my own son, Yancy. He a daddy too. He got 2 kids, and their name is Little Yancy and Little Giannis, and he's the bomb. He a good daddy, and he a good husband, and he a good son. Happy Father's Day to you, Yancy. Go, go, diggity do. Alright, Dr. Proctor wants to send a special shout out to all of her brothers. Dr. Proctor got 4 brothers. That's right, count them. 4. Happy Father's Day, Kenneth. Happy Father's Day, Charles. Happy Father's Day, Gregory. Happy Father's Day to Quentin. Even though Quentin, not a biological father, he has worked in the high schools for many, many years, and he has been the surrogate father for many, many youth that never had a father or never had a big brother image. He the perfect role model. Happy Father's Day to you too, little brother. Now, Dr. Proctor wants to take a special email from a man from Father's Day. His name is Robert. And Robert writes me and says, Dr. Proctor, thank you. I have been following you for a very long time, and I am blessed that you have decided to read my email over the air. Well, viewer, I want to say that you are very welcome, and I thank you for all your support that you have given to me over the last year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to read your email now, Robert, and I know that you are tuning in to me. So I will listen to you, and you will listen to me as I read your email above. Happy Father's Day, Robert. This says, Dear Dr. Proctor, I have followed you all over the place, and I have followed you over the internet and all over the airs. I am asking a special request of you for this Father's Day. I need your advice, and I cherish it with everything in me. Dr. Proctor, thank you, Robert, because I understand you're a little up in age, and if you're giving me respect, Dr. Proctor, I love you too. It says, Dr. Proctor, I am a father of 4 girls and 6 boys. Congratulations, Robert. But I have not been in their life. Robert? Dr. Proctor, I have not paid 1 cent in child support for any of my children. Robert, you there? Okay. Dr. Proctor, my age, I would like to make all kinds of amends to them and make their world much better. I have a fear of rejection, and this is why it has kept me all of these years from getting in touch with my children. Dr. Proctor, I am doing well for myself, am self-sufficient, and I'm able to take care of them all right now. But all of them are 18 and above. Do you have any advice for me on how to get back into my children's life after having been gone all of theirs? Dear Robert, if you have not, and I guess you have heard of my formula called Act Right. Now, if you take one of these at the beginning of the onset of any ill behavior, it should help you to calm down and be rational and be able to work through some things. Robert, I'm going to take 2 of my own formulas right now because I have a feeling that after I might give you this advice, You might not want to view Dr. Proctor. And Dr. Proctor is going to take a formula so she makes sure that she gives you the best advice she can give. Now, Robert, I cannot ask you a whole bunch of questions because Dr. Proctor really is not a treating physician. She's not a therapist either. But I cannot really tell you that anything that I will say to you is going to help you to reunify with your children. But I will say this, that you had enough guts, you had the nerve to contact the doctor and ask me to read this aloud for the world to hear. Dr. Proctor, I have to believe that maybe there is something in you that is feels so guilty and so ashamed that you yourself cannot even bring it up and even say I'm sorry to your children. Perhaps you have already tried and they have rejected you. This is what I would like to say to you. I think that you should write a letter to all 10 of your children. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if your spelling is not right. I don't care if you cannot write or if you write backwards or upside down or if you are dyslexic. You need to write a letter and you need to make sure that you find somebody in the family or a friend that is familiar with where your children are. It needs to be a letter of apology and amends. If you say that you are doing well now, I would put some money in each letter and make sure that those children get it. I'm almost sure if they are all over 18 that the times that they needed your money most was when they were probably growing up. But it is never too late. Because you see, if you have 10 children and they are all over 18, chances are they have children themselves. And maybe it is not too late for you to get back up into the loop and become a good grandfather and become a good role model and make amends and let them know that whatever it is that was going on, it was not their fault. Now, I can't promise you that your children are going to forgive you, and I can't promise you that the letters are going to get to them. But when you do the best thing and the intentions are right, there's a greater force above us, some higher power, something like God, that might be able to help you to be forgiven for whatever criminal act you have done, which is not paying child support and taking care of the seeds you helped bring into the world. Now, I would not give up. And if your children do say to you, we don't want to be bothered with your tired self, you are no good, you are a loser, you are nothing, I suggest you take it with a grain of salt and you continue to make amends. Now, in an extreme case where you have some children that you know or have heard that they kind of are more dramatic than emotional than others, Dr. Proctor would go, if I was you, and I would get a big fifth of drink, some type of alcohol beverage, and I would get as much of it in my system quickly as I could. Make sure you are where the children are. Now, if the children have grandchildren around, don't do it. Don't do it. But if you can get those other kids all in one place at one time, when you get in front of them and you down that alcohol, fall to your knees and start to cry. Just start weeping and wailing. Some of it will be the alcohol, some of it will really be from your heart. But either way, keep crying. Keep asking for their forgiveness. If they look like they want to turn their back and walk out on you, fall all the way out. If you're out on the grass, fall out. If you're on the ground, try not to hit the cement, but lay on out there and just keep weeping and wailing. Two things are going to happen. They're going to either call the law enforcement and have you take it away, or they're going to forgive you and feel sorry that you have not been a part. And they will probably feel more sorry for you than they are for themselves, because after all, you have been the one that have missed out on them. Robert, I hope this Father's Day will come to you as you have come to others.